Rise of Skywalker plunges 71% on Friday. Hello everyone, I am Mecha Random, 42, the one, the only, your favorite YouTube heartbeat. We're talking a little Star Wars, but more importantly, we're kind of picking apart how they're reporting the box office for Star Wars a little bit and how disappointing it actually is. See, now I know I have a lot of people who come onto the channel just to kind of troll the comment section and be like, oh, but it made all this money. Yeah, okay, it did. Oh, you guys are proven wrong. Well, actually, I was proven wrong because I thought it was going to make $1 billion by now. No. This is not going to make $1 billion. Probably not. At least not anytime soon, especially with a 71% plunge on Friday. I mean, will it go back up Saturday? Maybe. But seriously, who wants to go and see this anymore? You already upset your fan base who liked The Last Jedi. You upset the fan base who liked the original trilogy. And everything they do hurts this franchise more and more. This should be doing gangbusters. This should really be doing it well as Avengers, but it's not. And I did want to pull up this, if you kind of adjust everything for inflation, it puts the Disney movies right smack dab, like The Last Jedi right smack dab in the middle here. Of course, the original Star Wars at the top. Force Awakens, now that's not surprising that one did as well as it did, because that was the first one. That was the sequel. That wasn't another one of these, oh, it's just a prequel, who cares? No, this was the first one where we're getting an advancement of the story, and everybody and their mother, including mine, turned up at least once to see this film. I saw this in the theater twice. My mother actually saw it twice as well, not with me, even with two different relatives, because it's Star Wars. It's tradition. It's Star Wars. You're supposed to want to see Star Wars. You're supposed to want to see how they end. And with The Force Awakens kind of being underwhelming, and then The Last Jedi, the people who weren't put off by The Force Awakens went into Last Jedi, and half of us just couldn't stand this film, and the other half decided to taunt and annoy and relentlessly troll people over on wherever they really could, anonymously, right? Because we're trying to avoid using those keywords just to see. You guys have no idea what I'm talking about. Neither do I. But that's okay. So let's do a little bit of a breakdown, because this is one of the things that really, really annoys me about this whole Disney Star Wars mess, is that they should be doing a lot better. They should be gaining every single film. They should be snowballing every single film. Much like the Marvel movies. Now, not every single Marvel movie does better than the last one. That's for sure. But the event ones, the main event ones, when you've got your main event films just dropping and dropping. Like, I can see why Rogue One did less. It didn't do as well as Force Awakens. I can see why. It was a side story, a whole bunch of characters nobody ever heard of. It was a prequel that took place, like, I kind of see it as episode 3.5, really, because it was just a little bit of a filler side quest that really isn't necessary, but it was nice. It was a nice little bit of fan service. This was surprising, though, considering, now this is just the domestic, now these are just the gross totals. What I wanted to look at, though, here is the opening weekends. I really, really wanted to take a look at here. They're dropping significantly. So you go from 247 to 220. Now the side movies, obviously, when you compare to those to the Marvel side movies, yeah, they're going to drop a little bit here. But when you look at Rise of Skywalker, 177 opening, right? So just do a little bit of pattern analysis, because that's where I come in. If that is only doing 220, and Solo was 84, Rogue One was 155, right? Okay, so if this one is only doing 177, this one puts it at the worst of the saga. They love using that word, don't they, over on Rotten Tomatoes? The saga. Well, it's the worst of the saga films. So, yeah, it's a great way to end the saga by having the lowest total of your saga, thanks to little Mary Ray Palpatine. You can't stop me, I'm a Jedi from Jakku. Is it all her fault? Probably not. But, we can blame who we can blame. Because, I mean, certainly if they had put Baby Yoda in this thing, everybody would have come to see I'm looking at Baby Yoda. I need more Baby Yoda stuff. We're gonna add more Baby Yoda stuff on this. But here, I wanted to go in and look at the Avengers, especially their opening weekends here. 207, 191, but that was Age of Ultron. I didn't even see Age of Ultron in the theater. That just didn't look that great. Then they gradually increase, and they completely increase with Endgame. You were building to something. They were building up to it. Had they done a better job of building up to this last film, instead of spending the last couple of years on their little marketing campaign of, oh, you guys are just an Islamophobe and you don't like, because you don't like women. Blah, 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 blah. No. You know what Marvel didn't do? They didn't call us a bunch of names until Captain Marvel came out, but that was another thing completely. They should be increasing. They should be doing better. And if you go into Mendelssohn's article here, he does break down all of the numbers. He does go over every single little thing. He does get into every... But really, you should be doing better than this, Disney. You should be giving us billion-dollar blockbuster films. We should be having Avengers Endgame level things instead of Divergent, Hunger Games, Twilight, sort of just only appealing to this teen demographic. That's what they are. They're appealing to a certain demographic instead of being for everyone. And that's what they really, really need to take a lesson from Marvel from. How can they manage to make the Marvel movies so much better every single time? They're building and building and building. They're building their audience. You got people like me who came into them a little bit later on because Star Wars and Star Trek were going down the toilet. Oh my God. But no, this is our fault because we didn't go and see a movie that we didn't have to see, right? That's what they're going to do next time, is that when they try and have to explain away why this underperformed, they're going to blame us. And it's just disappointing. So tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. I am Mecha Random 42 and I will see you guys later. Bye. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye!